Alright, so this is a video for the Konoha 12, ranked from weakest to strongest. And this is for the end of part 1 Naruto. So to start this off, I think Sakura is at 12, Ino 11, 10, 10, 10, 9 Hinata, 8 Choji, 7 Shikamaru, 6 Kiba, 5 Shino, 4 Rock Lee, 3 Neji, 2 Naruto, and number 1 is Sasuke. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll talk about each character and why they have the rankings they have. Um, so we'll start off with the bottom six. So number 12 is Sakura. Um, yeah, so Sakura, she can break out of Genjutsu. She knows the clone technique. She's exceptional at molding chakra and chakra control. She's weak at taijutsu. Um, yeah, one thing I will mention is actually in the entirety of Part One, Naruto, along with Ino, Sakura and Ino are the only two characters we never see train once in the entirety of Part One, which I thought was interesting, and it's kind of ironic because they're the bottom two characters on this list. Um, yeah, which was interesting. And yeah, I don't see how Sakura beats anyone else on this list. She's good at chakra control and stuff, but it's never really put to good use in this series. So, um, yeah, and apart from that, yeah, I think she is actually the weakest character. Um, yeah, and moving on, 11 is Ino Yamanaka. She's basically the same as Sakura. Um, there's really not much difference between the two. I mean, they even had a fight and had a draw. Um, I guess the reason why she's 11 and not 12 is because she has the mind transfer technique, which I think edges out Sakura. So that's why she's there. Got anything else about her? No, that's about it. So let's move on. 10 is 10-10. Can't use Genjutsu. She can summon weapons though, which is something unique. We don't really see any other character do this. But having said that, I really don't think she's. I think she's weak at Taijutsu actually, even though we see her use you know we see her use certain weapons which is kind of semi close combat, but it's really nothing special. And what I will say is I think she beat Sakura and Ino, but that's about it. Number 9, Hinata Hyuga, another character that can't use Genjutsu. She has the Gentle Fist, the Byakugan. Yeah, she's good at Taijutsu, but she's nowhere near as good as Neji. Nowhere near. And I think it's one of the reasons why she's 9 on my list. Number 8, we got Choji Akimichi. Again, no Genjutsu. He's got the expansion technique. He's got the clan pills as well, which are risky, of course. He can use... No, you know what? I think Choji's actually weak at Taijutsu as well. I mean, he's physically strong, but he moves so slow. I mean, he can hardly land a blow on anyone. So, I think, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got Choji at 8. He's such a slow fighter. Yeah. Number 7, Shikamaru Nara. He's got the shadow possession technique. Another character that's weak in Taijutsu. He's more of a tactical fighter. He's not someone that's going to be going hand-to-hand combat with someone. He's going to, keep his distance and try to capture opponents in the shadow possession, and then probably strangle them after that. Yeah, he's actually a really limited fighter. I know his IQ is like over 200, but Shikamaru has not got a lot of skills at his disposal, and you know it's kind of implied he can think his way out of any situation, but I just don't think. Yeah, I just think he would struggle in most situations. Yeah, at least with it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the way I see it. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. He does do well against Tayuya and Tamari as well in the series, but I don't know. I just he kind of gets pushed to the limit in each battle. So I reckon he's seven's about good for him. Um, yeah, so I think now we're going to move on to the top six. Yeah, so starting off is at number six actually is Kiba Inuzuka. Yeah, no Genjutsu. He's got the Beast Mimicry technique, which is actually a pretty strong ability. He's Taijutsu strong, and yeah, the handy thing is he can actually use combination attacks with Akamaru. So yeah, that's pretty handy. And he's a really fast character. He's got some serious speed in his arsenal, as we saw against Naruto. So yeah, I think he actually deserves to be number six. Yes, number five we got Shino Aburame. He's not really a character. He's one of those characters that doesn't really have a lot of skills, but he kind of makes up for it with these Kikachu bugs. They do the majority of his fighting. He can make clones out of them as well. So, and we've seen the kind of opponents he's gone up against, and you know, and kind of done well, and kind of done well. So yeah, I think he deserves to be number five. Yeah, I got, haven't really got much more to say about that. Number four is Rock Lee. Man, a character that can't use Genjutsu, can't use Ninjutsu. Yeah, his main source of fighting is Taijutsu, but I guess it goes to show, you don't need, Genjutsu or Ninjutsu to really, deliver in the Narutoverse. Um, yeah, all I've really got is he can use five of the eight gates, which is actually a big deal. It's implied that it's really hard to open any of the gates, but the fact that he can open five is, it's exceptional and deserves to be at number four. Actually, what I will say is next on this is Neji at number three. I think the reason why I put Neji at number three is because he has more skills at his disposal. Um, I think technically Rock Lee could be Neji if you use the gates, but I just feel like Neji is more well rounded, so he gets to be at number three. And yeah, continuing on from that, you can use the Gentle Fist. It's got the Byakugan, rotation, 64 palms. It's got the 128 palms, the 8 trigrams. Um, yeah, I think Neji's a solid fighter, man. I think he can literally beat any other character on this list below him. I think quite easily as well. Yeah, I mean this guy, yeah, he's a serious fighter. Um, did I miss anything else? No, I think I got most of his techniques. Number three is about right for him. So I mean Neji Rock Lee, yeah, they're about on par. You could have swapped either one, three or four. So I know he goes to number three. So there you go. Naruto's number two, which would probably surprise a lot of people. But yeah, we'll go through his techniques. He's got the Shadow Clone, multi Shadow Clone Jutsu. He can use Rasengan, the summoning technique, and he can even draw power from the Nine Tails as well. The thing with Naruto is though, like some of these techniques he's not actually proficient in. Like for example, drawing chakra from the Nine Tails, you kind of see that he can't do this all the time, or like there's some times where like he's not able to like draw that much chakra out. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And also, the summoning technique, he can't always summon like those massive toads. Like sometimes, he only summons like a tadpole or something. I guess an example of that is when I think during the signing arc when they're trying to, when they're all fighting Orochimaru, Jiraiya and Tsunade. Um, Naruto tries to summon, I don't know, Gamabunta or one of those other toads, and yeah, he just can't do it. He just can't hack it. So I don't know. I feel like maybe for that reason he goes to number two because he does need to train more to actually polish up his jutsu. Um, yeah, I mean number one this on this list is Sasuke. Again, either one of these characters could have been number one, but I think I chose Sasuke because I feel like his jutsu is more polished than Naruto's, and that's probably one of the only reasons. Yeah, Sasuke does beat Naruto in the Valley of the End. Yeah, which I think they did sway me. But yeah, I mean, if we go through his techniques, he's got the Sharingan, the Fireball technique, Phoenix Flower, the Chidori, Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, Curse Mark level 1 and 2. Yeah, he's also very good at taijutsu as well. At least I think, anyway. Um, yeah, and yeah, what I will say as well is Naruto and Sasuke have a lot more techniques than the other characters. Like, if you look at the arsenal of skills, like, it's way more diverse than a lot of these other characters. I mean, well, if we're talking about Ino and Sakura, you'd probably say that's a given, but even comparing them to like characters like Shikamaru or like even Nishino, who's actually pretty high up on this list, they just don't have nowhere near the amount of skills that these guys have got, and it probably shouldn't be surprised that these two are the top two on the list. Um, yeah, I mean this list is probably pretty simple actually when you think about it, but everyone has their opinion. So that's about it. I mean this video is pretty long, and I want to wrap this up. So there's my thoughts, and enjoy.